atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. Today, we will focus on strength. In the wasteland, essential supplies will be scarce. When an item of value is found, keep it close and away from bullies. The stronger you are, the more you can carry. Be sure to know your limits, or you may find it challenging to escape from hazardous scenarios, no matter how strong you are. There are other situations where you may find yourself in close proximity to unfriendly neighbors. For such cases, you must learn to defend yourself using your natural strength. Use anything sharp or sturdy enough to swing. Get creative with your implement, but stay reasonable. And look for anything that can further enhance your innate vigor. The greater your strength, the greater the impact. But remember, some moments require more than muscle. Keep doing your chin-ups and push-ups, because there's more strength can do for you. Swing for the fences like the pros, crafting specialized protective gear to keep, or building clever weapons to wield. Regularly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
And there we go. How to be special. Or at least when it comes to strength. Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Fallout 4. Nuka Cola World. We gotta go talk to a bunch of morons and convince them that life is all pickles and onions. And that they need to cooperate. If you're new, welcome. If you've been watching, thank you. If you have no idea what Fallout 4 is, dig yourself out from under the rock. Let's get started, guys. Come on, Mr. Eastwood. So yeah, it's Wednesday. July 10th. What are we gonna do? Let's find out. We defeated the hero of this place last time. We're now the new hero. But apparently, there's a lot of idiosyncrasies going on that need our attention. Am I still over encumbered? I don't remember where we left off. No, I think we offloaded a lot of this stuff. Alright. Need to... Let's see if we can get the radio, because I think it's got some pretty good information on it here.
Probably the best friggin' gang you've ever seen.
Hopefully it doesn't contain copyrighted music.
Culture is putting together a huge-ass team of raiders to take over Nuka World. And I hear this, and I just gotta go check it out. You know, see if it's the real deal. Now, the guys I'm running with, they're all upset that I'm leaving.
Should we empty you out, dog meat?
Oh, come on, man. You have to stay. You're the best out of all of us. We're screwed without you. But I'm like,
no, we didn't empty dog meat out.
You guys hold me back. So I'd go out on my own. I'd travel through some crazy shit you wouldn't believe even if I told you about it. And I wind up here. Now I find out who Coulter is, and I just march right up to his face and say, well, here I am. Now what? You could see right away that he was impressed. So he looks at me and he says, "Man, you look like hell. How long has it been since you slept?" And I say, "Well, I don't know, man. Doesn't matter. I can sleep when I'm dead." And you could see on his face that he was totally impressed, just like he knew I was the real deal.
No, he
So
didn't.
first he says, "Man, I am impressed. You're the real deal, Red Eye. I'm gonna call you that because your eyes are bloodshot as hell and it looks really cool." He says, "You're gonna be my right-hand man because I can tell just by looking at you that I can count on you." But then, like, he stops and he sees the guitar I'm carrying and he says, "Oh, no shit, you can play?" And I look at him and I say, "I don't know, man. Can I?" "Yeah, Coulter, like you said, I am the real deal." And he loses his mind. You know, he's so excited. He says, "Oh, no way. I got an even more important job for you. Get your ass into that radio station and make it amazing." Well, and here we are. Swear to you, true story. All of it, every word. Of course, Coulter ended up being kind of a chump, but I mean, you know, I knew that from the beginning. Like, I probably could have challenged him right there, you know, made myself the overboss, but, you know, whatever. I like this gig just fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it went down.
You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. Here's an announcement from Mags Black to the disciple who found a red ribbon on her bunk this morning. You know what you did, as do we. God, she even writes like a sorry, mic is still on. Here's a little something which I know you've all heard pieces of before, only this time you've got Red Eye, the master of storytelling.
Isn't the Victory the one that What's Her Bucket was looking for?
And I know it's a true story because I heard like 10 different versions from 10 different guys, all of them swearing it's true. And when you get a story like that, well, you just know there's got to be some truth to it. Well, the way this story starts is a mystery. Nobody knows where the legendary raider named Atlas came from. Some say he was in the Great War, got hit right smack in the face with one of them big nukes, shrugged it off, and kept on going. Some say he just appeared out of thin air, like the wastes themselves conjuring him up. And some say he was the product of a night of unholy passion between a super mutant, a Deathclaw, and Satan himself. Now, most of you all know the later stories, how Atlas...
You gotta listen carefully to some of these because,
super mutant south of Boston.
yeah, right?
The head off the leader's dog.
Some of the information in here they give helps you interact with some of the raiders, so you have to be real careful about what's being said.
Some mean things about Atlas's mother. But the biggest story
Misha
was that
really
spot
only has one
way
rule around
north
here.
of Boston.
Don't get caught.
What the hell was the name of it again? Doesn't matter.
What'd you find,
Boring
Dogman?
as hell since Misha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with
I
others.
think that was
Right.
somewhere up there. Anyway, this little shithole of a town was home to the Junkers, a gang that by most rights never should have lasted
Bobby
more
pin?
than like a week. I don't know how they made it, but they survived. They got by, and somehow they got noticed. In particular, Atlas noticed
Good
a
job.
woman, a blonde number named Hope.
Good job, Dogmeat.
Atlas, they say, was smitten, in love from the moment he laid eyes on her. Hope, though,
Sure,
well,
we carry guns,
she
but
didn't feel
knives
the
are where
same.
it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
I don't trust that water. That water's spooky.
Hey,
But yeah,
asshole,
you got some
you're
guy over there
listening to
digging through it,
Raider
so...
Radio. I have a note here from Mags to Mason. Flaming bags of shit.
Damn Nuka-Cola
That the
song
best
stuck
you
in my
can
head
do?
again.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that's funny. Stupid as hell, but funny.
Heard you put a pretty good beat down on Val. What happened?
I was out of smoke since you didn't want to hook me up.
That last round, she deserved it. It was a lot worse for a cigarette.
beautiful raider from a rival gang that didn't give two shits about him. Now, like I said, Atlas, he was used to getting his way.
Misha really only has one rule around
big
here.
old army of raiders marched right up to the town where Hope's gang, the Junkers,
That
was
last
all
one
holed
died
up
too fast.
and demanded she come out and talk to him.
Sierra.
I hope you find that Nuka Cola quartz soon.
Oh, she wants the quartz. I got the victory. Okay.
Damn, I hit this thing pretty well.
I hear she launched that golden Brahmin right back over the wall at him too.
Let's go into the ball.
Kindly to being disrespected, but in his own special
You found a king.
He found himself wanting Hope even more.
Good job, Dogmeat. You found a cane.
You're gonna head on
Let her
in.
insults stand, but he wasn't ready to just up and storm the town.
I think I'm gonna turn that radio off.
In the process.
Hey guys, driving me nuts already.
Folks, ain't no relationship worth this kind of trouble. I'm just being honest with you.
Okay, we'll discuss the proton settings later.
Talks to them all quiet for a few minutes. Then these poor
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or ice the vault dweller.
You can go.
That's gonna be a quantum, yep. That's what she wanted. No, it's quartz. Quartz she wanted. She wanted the quartz. Gotta look for the quartz. Why are you saying it all weird like that? What, quartz? Wonder how many quests she's gonna have me running here.
Our new boss. You're going to want to talk to Mags. Hey there.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Yes,
Man
yes
was
you
an
do.
idiot, and it's all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved.
Yes.
I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
Boredom. Bored. And bored now.
Bored? Kind of like this conversation, now that you mention it. Hey, you don't get to talk to Mags that way.
It's all right, William. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. And Mags, this is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough
Smooth
that we are the only
operator.
gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is.
Operator.
A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Smooth operator.
Happiness? Nope.
Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal, though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountain town.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
And you want to explain to me why exactly I should be backing the Operators?
Because we dispense with the bullshit. My people aren't commanded by lunatic bloodlust or animal instincts. We are the only rational players around here, and would make valuable allies, so long as we know you intend to get this place back to bringing in caps.
So we want to know what your plan is.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Any operator gets caught breaking the peace, I'll punish them myself, boss. Can't let them think it's all right to get caught.
Running some missions for them. Sounds like they're the ones in charge. Shouldn't they be running missions for me? Hmm. I don't know why I took all those wooden blocks. That guy is a terrible singer.
I always thought the parlor was a bit garish, but Mags and William have taken a shine to it, and
Alright. So anything with the E at the end is out, so those two are gone. I don't think there's anything with a G at the front of it, so we don't have to worry about that. And it doesn't look like there's anything that has an I or a V in those positions. So died is out. So died, cure, and hate are off the table. Alright. So anything with the M at the beginning is off the table. And anything with a K at the end is off the table. Which closes out ranks, many, and ward, because A. So ward is off the table. Days is out. Paid is out. So that pretty much leaves us to either over or owed. Hey, Vulcan, how's it going, man?
Got it.
Looks like it was owed. Test 1. Sneaking into the far reaches of the galactic zone for nothing. Okay. Subject was on another heavy drug user. What else are we going to find around here? No seizures. Spraying the target with the formula, however, it doesn't seem to have made persuading her any easier. Now, once I inject it, I feel like she started listening more attentively, but it was hard to tell over the screaming. Persuasion formula test notes. Finally, some real results. The subject was older, female, in her 40s, looks like some kind of farmer or something. Applied the gas and for a good minute was able to get her to agree with the series of increasingly less reasonable suggestions. Hand me that pen, take off your shoes, take off your clothes. She balked when I asked her to start manipulating or mutilating herself, but still progress. Going to have William prepare a room. I think our guest will be staying for a while. Test 4. With Mrs. Farmer, who William's taking to call Annette, after the janitor that disappeared back when we were all still living in the Diamond City. Though I'm finding that persuasion is still crucial to getting what I want. If I can't sell why my demands are a good idea, there's a little chance for my suggestion to take hold. However, when offered correctly, I've managed to get Annette to put herself at greater and greater risk. Particularly fun when I succeeded in convincing her to pick the pocket of the disciple in the market. Disciple managed to take a chunk out of Annette before I could intervene. But nothing. Some gauze and antiseptic couldn't patch up. Make sure to give the disciple's description to William. Can't stand it when people damage my toys. Oh, you're talking about temperatures. Okay, I was trying to see what you were discussing over there. I was like, what do you mean you're heading this way? Then I realized you were talking about the temperature. Said it was time to run a real test of the formula. I ordered Annette to do a task outside of the parlor, unsupervised, to give her the chance to run and see if she'd actually return. First step was, of course, getting her in a state where she'd want to run after a few days of pain. I gave her a dose and asked her to collect some ingredients for me from the market. All by herself. Almost. William was watching from the rooftop, just in case she did decide to run. And so we sat, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, waiting in the parlor with Mags. I could see the disapproving frown to the edge. The disapproving frown start to edge in at the corners. But 5 full minutes later, who comes limping back to the parlor? Arms full of exactly what I asked, and even set a new duration record for a single dose of the formula. Now, unfortunately, the wound she'd sustained during our prep ended up getting the best of her not long after. But still, we all knew a success when we saw one. Oh, that's not good if you lose another one. Tell me you're not going to lose another one. After our first puzzle was Mags requested some broader testing. First up, the market. While pursuing Maddox, I let the canister slip out of my bag. Not sure if it was the noise, smell, or a dozen other possible issues. But the test went nowhere. Maddox responded to exactly 0 of my demands. I was hoping I could finally do the whole park a favor and get him to cut off that ugly top knot. It seems it was not to be. That was test 6. Test 7. I wanted to see if we might be able to perhaps use the formula to get one of the local Brahmin trains to favor us with some additional supplies, but no success. Another scenario crossed off the list. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was the name of the dog. I'm sorry. So you just had it. You just had it finished. Got it. This batch had apparently gone bad without me realizing it. Got the bruises to show for it. William brought me another farmer who responded much the same as Annette did. A thread to follow, it would seem. We have our results. Caravans, no. Markets, no. But settlements, it would appear, are what this formula was made for. Maybe it's the exhaustion brought on by manual labor, the bad water, but something about that environment, Annette's wretched environment, appears to favor the gas. I decided to track my way back to the test subjects' 9 little dirt pits and see what I could get to happen when I deployed the gas. Before I knew it, I had them feeding me their winter stores, handing over whatever caps they had, and ultimately convincing them their Brahmin sty was better in my hands. Off they shuffled, sad but unable to refuse, and the looks on their faces truly something to behold. Alright, so yeah, there's some gas tests going on here.
Lizzie.
Would kill for an actual lab, though it hasn't helped yet.
Hey Lizzie, come on. I guess she can't talk to us right now. She's busy. Ooh.
So this will be test 8 of the persuasion formula.
Can you guys hear that okay, or is it too quiet?
What'd you say your name was again?
I'll turn it up just a bit.
Fuck you, Lizzie. When my crew finds out about this, they're gonna wear your skin. Okay, we're just gonna call you 8. 8, would you please stop talking? Go to hell. As you can see, 8 is currently not receptive to my suggestions. Now, deploying the formula. What? What the? Hey! Hey yourself. 8, how do you feel right now? Fine. Good, I guess. Excellent. Now, 8, I'm going to untie your arm. Okay. Now, 8, I want you to hit yourself. Hit myself? Please. Again, please. Harder this
Mags
time.
always saw the potential in this place. She doesn't steer us wrong.
That's perfect. Thank you, 8. You can stop now. Thank you. You're welcome. 8, I'm going to untie you. Now, if you wouldn't mind...
Got no tolerance
8.
for dead weight. Those
What
who
are you...
can't cut it, they're gone.
Are you an idiot? Did you really think that shit would work? I'm gonna eat your... Thank you, William. I'm going to need a minute before you bring in number 9.
Interesting. I'm open for crossing enemy lines, if you know what I mean. I mean, in the hub after sundown, I know a place we can go. That good-looking guy with the blue hair. Alright, we may have to find a good-looking guy with blue hair. Very funny. I really thought we had something going here. You ops are all the same. Screw you. If I ever see you again, I'll slap a collar on you. We'll see how you like that. Pissed off guy with the blue hair. Oh, I guess things didn't go well. He was talking so sweet. See, is there another one here somewhere? That's a napkin. Those are hats. Alright, let's look at the employee terminal. The Phantom of the Nuka. Hires a beautiful Christine. The Phantom is enraptured by Christine and hatches a scheme that he hopes can unite the two of them together to quench his thirst for a Nuka Cola before his body dries up and withers away. I see. The best little Nuka house in Boston. Soft drink named Desire. Busy Rob. Okay. I'm getting real close.
Nice.
Mother, it's Max. Thank you so much for your tape. It kept William, Lizzie, and I very entertained during our time in the holding cell. We found the part about refusing us our inheritance particularly amusing. Because that money is ours. Years we spent under your thumb, trying to be the perfect little doll you always wanted. Both have the scars to prove it. So if you think we didn't burn every cap that's due to us, then you're even dumber than I thought. We're coming for those caps, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
That wasn't a very good note.
Maggie, it's your mother. I want you to know your father and I, we take no pleasure in this decision. But at this point, we don't have a choice. You and Bill have dragged the black name through the muck for the last time. What they say you two and that Wyatt girl did to those classmates of yours. True or not, defending you both again and again. It's gotten to the point we can barely do business in this town anymore. You two have cost us so much. And are you repentant? Are you sorry? Of course not. Well, we are through defending you. You're going to accept the exile the town demands. You're going to leave Diamond City for good. And you will never, ever see another cap from your father or I again. You had every chance in the world to make this right, Maggie. Well, we are done giving you chances.
Alright, so that's why she doesn't like family too much. That's Alright, I'm going to start with measure. It's the only one... Well, we've got a couple that are... Okay, 0. Okay, so that narrows it down. Anything with an S at the end is out. So, Concerns is out. Leathers is out. Fanatics is out. Projects is out. Hundreds is out. Now, anything with an M, well, that was the only one with an M at the start. What about E in the middle? Detector is out. Properlies is out because the R's line up. That could be speeding. It could be stealthy. We know Leathers is out. Fanatics is out. It has an S on the bottom. Projects is out. It's got an S on the bottom. Learning is out because the E's line up. Devoured is out because the E's line up. We already know hundreds. So we're looking at speeding and speeding and stealthy. It's down to these two.
I'm in.
Gage, unaffiliated, Coulter, idiot. Nish, disciple, Dixie, disciples, Savory, disciples. Taken by raiders at a young age, believes deepishly in the power of violence, makes her a dangerous adversary. That said, has a panache for justice among her own. Stole gangs from previous leader by gaining their respect rather than through graft or deception. Irritatingly hard to exploit people like that. Ultimately acts as a stabilizing agent among the disciples. Means Nisha's place in their hierarchy should not be tampered with. Dull, but the right move. Any other disciple in that role would likely lead to utter havoc. Dixie springs to mind. Alright, let's look at Dixie. True psychopath. Clever, devious, bloodthirsty. Suspects she's responsible for the death of at least 3 operators since our arrival. Very likely more. Takes and treasures souvenirs from her victims. Someone meddling with her toys might be able to get her to do something rash, should the need arise. Granted, her current position by Nisha probably to support the girl's vanity, much less likely to turn on her boss if she thinks she's respected. Thanks to that, she does seem to honor Nisha's authority, doesn't appear to have plans to claim leadership for herself. Best for all of us, if it stays that way. Okay. Savoy. Her enforcer, fiercely loyal, likely the only reason the man's been given a place of prominence among their little coven. Had one of our girls attempt to seduce him, see if we might be able to sway him as a contact, but to no avail. Had one of the boys try too, similar results. Suspects he's probably working with the only person he has eyes for. Would explain the loyalty. Current Pack Alpha displaced his 2 predecessors by tarring and feathering them, sending them out into the wastes. Pack law states members can only shame one another, never kill. Both former alphas were never heard from again, after being given the boot. Acquiring proof of their deaths could be useful. We'll send out a search party, see what they can turn up. Otherwise, man's more nuisance than threat. Okay. One half of the alleged mastermind behind the Nuka World plan, clearly as much of a rube as the rest of us. It does seem like he honestly believes in Coulter. Now, though, it just seems worried he's going to share Coulter's fate if things don't get back on track. Not wrong. Undoubtedly moved on this new overboss to protect his own neck. However, man genuinely does appear to believe that Nuka Cola World can be used to make us all rich. Does have some value. Coulter, idiot. No problem. No one's problem anymore. Okay, I thought there was going to be a safe leak gun here too, but there's no safe. Alright, let's pick it.
Sweet.
Hey, come here. Dog meat.
Hey.
Got stuff for you, buddy. You need that. And you need this. And you need this. And I'm gonna have you take a bunch of my junk. Let's go to the colas. Oh, these are just bottles, huh? Alright, never mind then. There, you can hold all that, dog meat. Excuse me. Alright, I need to look at the, oh my gosh. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. Hold on a second.
Should be a couple odd jobs available if you want.
And of course, no ammo for that.
Talk to Mags.
William.
Pack act like rabid animals. Ought to be dealt with the same way. Any operator gets caught breaking the peace, I'll punish them myself, boss. Can't let them think it's all right to get caught.
Hey.
Mags, William, and Lizzie. All you have to do is hear them speak to know they weren't born into this life. But they sure as hell were born for it.
Alright, what do we got over here?
Walking around this place at night, even without the bodies, it's hard to believe they ever let children in here.
That's right. If you haven't heard, Coulter is toast.
She was scratching herself. Alright, I think we've talked to everybody in here we need to talk to.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. We know how to live. The other gangs? Dying is more their strong suit.
Well, I think we need to try and bring everybody together here. That's all I can say. Because it's not going to help us out much if we don't. I spent 45 minutes wasting my time in that place. "45 minutes.
Mags and William normally have me frisk visitors, but you get special treatment.
Oh, yeah? Where are you going to frisk me? Huh? Where are you going to do it? Where are you going to frisk me? You're not going to frisk me, are you? Man! I was looking forward to it. Oh, well. Tell people you want something, they never give it to you. Where did she go?
Man, I've been getting the shakes bad. Haven't slept in days.
You've been hitting the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new Colmex
Things are
stuff
boring
that
as
Mags
hell
hooked
since
up.
Nisha made us
It'll
team
set
up.
you right.
I ain't no
Hell
fan
no.
of playing nice
This is
with
the
others.
best buzz I ever had. Sooner or later, Cappy, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. Can't wait to taste that Nuka-Cola Quartz again.
Here you go. One crisp and refreshing Nuka-Cola Quartz.
Yay! You're the best! Thank you so much. Hello again. Yes, I'm still here and still searching.
I could help you out if you want.
Oh, no thanks. I kind of need to keep this a secret. It's really important to me, and I just don't know you very well.
I just gave you a Nuka-Cola.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
Well, okay. To be honest, I'm so excited I can barely keep it in. It'll be a relief to finally tell someone. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
Hey, I know that name.
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting! I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been
Cappy in a
obsessed
haystack.
with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war.
Uh-huh.
And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John.
The famous John? Hey, he's great.
Caleb Bradburton himself.
Alright, thanks.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Alright, we need to go... I need to remember. Meet the gang boss for the pack. We need to go there. Meet the gang boss for the disciples. So let's head over here to this one. Well, I think the disciples is closer.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Fizzletop Mountain, huh?
Watch yourself, boss. Because we sure will be.
We should run this place, not some little greenie Gage dragged in.
We're giving him a second chance. Gage screws this up, he knows we'll skin him alive. So shut up and be patient.
What about you, big guy? Nothing to say on the matter?
As long as he doesn't get in my way. Don't much care.
Yeah, figured as much.
Both of you just get out of here. And make sure the others get the message.
The new OB, huh? I reckon you're here to talk to Nisha. She's in charge.
Don't look like much to me. You want to talk? Talk to Nisha.
Hey.
So, you're Gage's little pet project.
Watch it, lady. I'm no one's pet.
Really? Gage made Coulter, and now here you are. I'm just calling it as I see it. Everyone knows we all wanted Coulter dead. Of course, if I had my way, it would have been a slow, painful process. But whatever. Let's get this meet and greet over with. I'm Nisha. I lead the Disciples.
Yes.
We've only got one rule around here, and that's keeping the peace of this alliance. Otherwise, the way we see it, this world stopped caring about rules the moment people started dropping bombs on one another.
This world needs rules. Otherwise, we'll never recover.
Rules are dangerous because people start to trust them. They make you think you're safe, but once you turn your back, you're dead. Coulter thought some sort of rule or code made him untouchable. But he found out he was wrong. The hard way. Although I could give him a little credit. He built the gauntlet, after all. Of course, it was total shit at first. No imagination. But we spiced it up a bit.
That thing should be shut down. It's dangerous.
Dangerous? People are dangerous. That thing's child's play. Just a bunch of traps and critters. Let's just hope Gage is right about you. He made a lot of promises to get us here. Never followed through. So you better not screw this up, because I'm not about to tolerate another round of bullshit.
Are you questioning me? You're over, boss?
Not questioning. Just curious. We were wrong about Coulter. We won't make the same mistake twice.
I'm the best there is.
Willing to bet your life on that? You see, the Disciples don't make empty threats. We make good on them. We aren't swayed by caps like those spoiled brats obsessed with their hair, or those savage animals who can't behave in public. Fuck this up, and I will kill you. Although, I admit I have even better plans for Gage. But
yeah, I think it might be. I mean, a lot of the models are the same, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Everybody wins.
And why would I trust you?
Because we need each other. You give us what we want, and it's just a matter of time before everyone in the Commonwealth knows your name.
And what is it you want?
When you finish what Coulter started, you give us control of this park. Then you set your sights on the Commonwealth. And once the Commonwealth is yours, and believe me, with our help, it will be. You just make sure the Disciples have more than our fair share of the territories.
I'll think about it.
Of course. Just remember to think about it like this. How much do you value your life? Then, when you realize just how much, there's no shortage of work around here. So, if you're looking to prove you've got what it takes, you know where to find me.
Alright, we're not going to spend a lot of time wandering around this place. We gotta go meet the other guys.